Hi, I'm Christina from York Professional Care and Education. I am a nature educator and camp director, and today I am here to talk to you about the overhand knot. So the overhand knot is one of the most straightforward knots. You probably already know how to tie it, but I just want to go through it because I'm going to refer to it in other videos. It's a fairly essential knot to understand. And if we know it, we're going to have a really great foundation for knowing other knots as we go forward. So the overhand knot is, so many of us just tie it. It's not quite a shoelace knot. It's just that knot when you need it's actually a stopper knot is what it's called. It keeps you from pulling things through. So if you've ever done any sewing or crafts, this is the knot you often start with. So there's so many ways to tie it. This is the way I like to teach it. So especially if you're going to teach this now to children in your program, this is the best way. So I am a right-handed person. I am going to be tying this knot with my right hand. If you are a left-handed person or you find this awkward, try reversing it to see what works best for you. All right, so this knot is such a straightforward knot, such a popular knot. It's almost hard to teach because everyone probably knows it already, but I just want to go through the technical details of how to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our tail, and then we're going to lay our rope across. And now what we need to do as we're coming around, it's a little bit difficult to see, but I have my tail here and my rope. When I'm coming around, I don't want to go back underneath or I'm going to cause a big loop. So I'm going to bend it across, I'm going to cross over, and then going from thumb to fingers, I'm going to stick that tail through, and then I'm going to pull everything flat. This is a knot that, again, always needs to be dressed, so it needs to be nice and flat, straightforward. This is a knot that can really, it's called capsize and pull funny ways. So again, as we tie this, we bring our tail, we lay it across our palm, put it over our thumb, come around, come over, and then go thumb to fingers. Pull it out. Now, when you're tying it, often you may think of it other ways. Often when I just go around my fingers and go behind. Other things you can do with this knot include going around a couple of times and sticking it through. That can sometimes add some extra coils in there to make it extra tight and stoppered. If you need to use it under a seat, like on a circle swing or anywhere like that, you can make a nice thick knot that way. So this is the overhand knot. Again, it's a great one to practice. It is one that can be tough to come out. The way it pinches, it's not always ideal. So you have to be mindful. We have a whole video on how to untie knots if you're having trouble. Now, the last cool trick with this knot is to make it a slip knot. So this is where, as you're coming around, you're going over, instead of sticking the tail through, if you make a little loop and stick the loop through and then pull everything, you have a loop, and it's in fact a self-tightening loop. So if we pull on this tail, it'll actually tighten up. So again, that was putting this across, coming around, sticking the tail through, and then just holding the two bits and pulling it tight. So that is our overhand and our overhand slip knot. Often we call these slip knots. Thank you very much. Hope this adds something to your practice and is a useful knot for you to use on program. Have a great day.